your eyes, believe in magic, believe in magic.
Hi everyone, this is your host Suzi Parrett, and this is International Angels Network. If you didn't know it, thank you for joining me on the 2nd of February. I am live today. I've had a podcast for the last couple of weeks, but I'm back today and we're doing a live show. Thank you for Claudia for doing my show, and thank you for everyone listening, as without either of you it wouldn't be possible. We are a show that, like the weird and wonderful, we talk about all unusual things, the fairies, dragons, unicorns, and of course angels. And we also like helping spiritual entrepreneurs. Like I say, I am doing a live show today, and I will be doing mini readings. I know there are a few of you already on the lines, which I'm really excited about, because I never know who I'm going to meet and I never know who I'm going to help. So before we get going, sorry if you can hear my dog scratching at my door. Bless him, he wants to get in but he's not. My show today is sponsored by the Holistic Light Rejuvenation Centre, which is a charitable organisation. For more information on the centre or the founder and the CEO, Sunday Sturgeon, please visit our website at www.internationalangelsnetwork.com. Our network is actually sponsored by Audible by Amazon. If you would like to go and have a free trial with Audible, go to www.audible.trial.com// International Angels Network. And I believe you can take out a month's subscription, but you can cancel it at any time. Right then, guys, I'm going to give out the phone number like I always do before I get started. The number is 1516-453-9162. I'll say that again. It's 516-453-9162. I'm going to have to get up because my little darling doggy is trying to get in my room. Sorry, guys. Guys, you can also Skype for free. Visit our Blog Talk Radio website at blogtalkradio.com/ International Angels Network. Click on the live icon button. If you can't click on it, just refresh your page. And guys, please remember to press 1 and get in the queue to speak to me. Like I say, I'm quite excited today because I don't know who's going to be on the phones and who I'm going to speak to. I know there's, like I say, quite a few of you. Before I get started, because the show goes so quick, so quick, I am going to mention the next up and coming shows. Our next show is actually tomorrow, the 3rd of February. That will be 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that is Mystical Connections with Claudia Ibarra, who is International Angels. Oh, sorry, guys. Zeus is driving me crazy. Will you go away, please? Sorry, he keeps knocking my door. Right. Sorry, guys. You're going to... Right, I'm here. I'm just getting organised. Right. With Claudia's show tomorrow is a returning guest who is Cello Stanley, and she does the most amazing artwork. But we'll be talking about angel wings energy art tomorrow, changing the consciousness at one wing at a time. That is 7 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Then on Monday, which is the 4th of Feb, which is She, that'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday, which is the 5th of Feb, that'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time again, guys. That's Angel Navigation with the beautiful Diane Morgan. Diane has a guest, Teresa Morgan. I think that's wrong, actually. I think I wrote that wrong. Sorry, Diane. It's a topic show about say yes to your best life, questions on topic and angel guidance. And Wednesday, the 6th of February, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is Angel Talk with host Sue Broom, and she has topic and mini readings. Then Thursday is a premiere show, guys, for a new host to the network. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time as well. It's with Alex Levy. Like I said, it's a premiere show, and we will be welcoming him to our network. So if you want to listen to that, that's on Thursday. And then my next show next week, it's weird because Spirit told me I won't be talking about this on my show. For some reason, I think I'm going to be talking about something else. But the topic was, do you believe in the Matrix? Plus mini readings. But that's 2 p.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. UK time next Saturday. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Hopefully Zeus will calm himself. Animals, you know what they're like. If well, you probably don't, but animals, if the spirit around, they can. Oh, he's driving me crazy. He's going a bit mad. I don't know what I can do. Sorry, guys. Claudia, help! He keeps opening my door. Stop it! I'm just gonna have to sort this. Guys, live on air. I can't do anything about it. It's just one of those things. I don't know how he's managed to get in the room, but hey ho. These things are sent to try me and try us all. Never mind. I'm trying to think what else. Sorry, guys. I just need something with a bit of weight so he doesn't keep opening the door because he's going to keep coming in otherwise. Oh, dearie me. Right, guys. Hopefully, live on air, that is that sorted. I can get on with my show and I can concentrate on doing readings. Good grief. The joys. Before I start the show, I just wanted to give you a quick story. Actually, I've had a quite a fun week, but I had some situation happen this week with my car, and I was on my way to work. We've had really, really bad weather here, and my car. I came to a junction to turn into a road, and my car started bellowing smoke, absolutely bellowing it, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do. And I said to the angels, I said, what do I do? And they said, just turn the engine off, calm it a second. Then I've got people behind me tooting. You can just imagine, can't you? And they were like, stay calm. And funny enough, I really was calm, but this stupid woman behind me, selfish, just peeping, had somewhere to go and just didn't care that I had smoke bellowing out of my car. And anyway, I did as I was instructed. I turned the engine off, let it sit for a minute, started her again, and then she stopped smoking. And then there was a road just over the road. So I stopped her. I stopped over the road to get my car off the road, but open the bonnet. There's smoke everywhere. I'm like in the middle of nowhere. I don't know this town that well where I live. I know it sounds daft, but where I was going is a part of town I don't hang out in much. It's quite a big place, And I said to the angels, what do I do? And they said, look, get the bonnet up, get all the hot air out of the water tank,
Unmuted.
Let yourself let all the water out of the tank. And so that's what I did. And I still didn't know what the angels had planned because I was obviously in a really bad situation with my car overheating. I'm in the middle of nowhere, an area I don't particularly know that well, but I'm trying to get to work this week. And anyway, they said, there's water in your car, just put a little bit of water in it, and then there's a garage around the corner. And I'm like, what corner? They said, go to the roundabout, turn left. And I'm like, kindly, vaguely remember. And they said, go and get some antifreeze. So my poor car had just been full of, all this steam coming out, hot water. And I was just like, oh gosh. So anyway, it was full, absolutely full of traffic. And the car, I could hear it bubbling. So they were like, just keep calm, you'll get it there. Just keep turning the engine off and on. Because obviously if a car runs dry water, you can blow the engine, you know. And I'm like, oh, my days. It was, honestly, I was like trying to keep calm, but you can imagine it wasn't a great situation to be in. But anyway, cut a long story, bit shorter for you. I literally turned at that roundabout, I turned left, and I could see the petrol station. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I went I got to the petrol station, I parked up, I went in the petrol station, and they had no antifreeze, none. And I was like, oh gosh, they haven't got any. What am I going to do? They said, go outside. I heard the voice say, go outside. So I went outside, and they had an antifreeze at the front. So I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So they were like this, the angel, which was actually Angel Jophael, was laughing because he was like, I told you so, you'd be fine. So I went and got the antifreeze and obviously brought it, put it in the car. And I managed to get to work. So I was like, oh gosh, thank you, Angel, so much, because like I said, I was in an area of town. I didn't know where the heck I was. I didn't know how I was going to get to work. The car, I didn't know if I was going to blow the car up or what was wrong with the car initially, you know, because all this steam pouring out of it. And then I just got this download from actually it was Raphael and Jophael, and helped me to get to work this week. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a little story of how the angels can help you in every way in your life, you know, and they certainly helped me this week. So thank you, angels, for that. Hopefully I've put pay to Zeus. He's still scraping at the door, but I'll see if we've got any callers out there, have we, Claudia? Our time's got going on. It's 1:15 in the show already. Oh, dear. Time goes so quick, guys. It goes so quick. Oh, I don't know. I think I've I've sorted Zeus out anyway. Little devil that he is. Right. Anybody out there? Any callers, young Claudia?
Hello?
See what we can do. Hello, who am I talking to? And where are you from?
Hello?
Hello. Hiya. You're through to Susie. Hi. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Linda?
Hi, Linda. Where are you calling?
Blacktop Talk dropped the first part of the show. You just came back on.
All right.
So I didn't get to hear. Yeah, so I didn't get to hear the first part of the show. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, that's okay.
How
may I help you today, darling?
It's been a very challenging over a year. My husband passed away in June, and my 36-year-old niece passed away in December. And my son kind of just took off for Colorado. And I was wondering if you feel he'll settle there, or
I feel he's on a bit of a mission. He's in a mission. He's trying to find his head. He's very sad, isn't he, like yourself? But because I think of his age as well. I know it sounds a silly thing to say, but because of his age as well, he's kind of he's acting the way he's acting because he's grieving, even though he probably doesn't see that, you know. He's, in a sense, It feels like he's trying to forget the past to help ease the grief. So he thinks if he moves to a new surrounds and a new area, it's going to help him forget. Because men deal with things in different ways to us women, you know. They're not so expressive as us. You know, we can talk about it. We can get it out more. Men don't deal with it in that way. In fact, most men shut down from it, and it feels like he's running. Feels like he's running away from it. But the thing is, I get the impression he's not going to settle for a while, and I feel he's going to be on the move. again shortly. That's how it feels. I mean, is he renting? I don't feel like he's bought a property, has he?
No, he's with his cousin in Colorado, and
Yeah. I feel he's going to be. Yeah, I just feel like he's going to be sofa surfing, if you know what I mean. I feel he's going to be just like, yeah, just kind of trying to find himself through this mess that he feels. But the good thing is you're always going to be there for him, you know. And the thing is, this is what when I talk about death, you know, this fallacy that we think that you know, you die and that's it. It's not the way life is. You know, it's just our human physical selves, body that's died. We're like infinite beings. We live forever. Our souls live on. But, you know, we're fed on this plane that death and it's the end and all this. Do you know what I mean? And like when you go to a funeral, everyone dresses in black and it's morbid. And really, you should be celebrating their life forever, how long they were here on this plane for. You should be celebrating them, knowing that you knew them, you loved them, you had them in your life, you know. And we are fed this scenario of, you know, death, you die, and it's all over. And it's not the case. And I think if more of us spoke about the fact that it wasn't the case, that people would deal with grief differently. You know, I understand that people deal with grief differently, of course, and that's what he's doing. He's just trying to find sense in all this. But I feel it's going to take time for him to settle. And like I say, the good thing is that you're going to be there for him. You're always going to be there for him. And when he's ready, he'll come and talk to you. But he ain't ready. He ain't ready, you know. He's got to find himself in all this, and that's what he's trying to do. But I'll give him his due. He's doing it in the right way. He's not doing it in a demonstrative way. He's not going out and get drunk on drugs and this type of thing. He's just trying to find himself through this mess that he feels that's in his head and his heart. And I do feel he'll be sofa surfing for a while, if you understand what that means. You know, sleeping on people's sofas and just probably being on the move, traveling a bit, you know, trying to find himself.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. But I don't think, darling, you've got anything to majorly worry about with him. I just think it's his way of dealing with this situation that you've both have thrusted upon you. And that's what Spirit is sharing with me. You know?
Yeah, it's just that we were the three of us were so close.
Yeah, for sure. And it's the missing. You know, I lost my father at such a young age. I understand totally. You know, I've been in this situation myself. I lost my father when I was 13. And people might say, well, it's all right for you because you're a psychic medium clairvoyant. But hold on, I might be able to speak to the dead. I might be able to see them, but it doesn't stop you missing them in the physical.
Right.
How much you miss them. But the thing is, you know, my dad's around me a lot, Linda. My dad comes in a lot. But they are around us a lot. They're helping us. They're leading us forward, you know, on our life on this plane. They are. But the thing is, I'm lucky I can see, hear and feel them. And people like yourself that aren't so sensitive don't. But I can assure you of one thing. They're not far away. They're not far away.
That's wonderful to know.
Linda, if you do want a personal reading from me, you can, because I obviously can bring loved ones in. When you're ready, I still think it's a bit raw for you. You can contact me for a private reading from my contact page on International Angels Network, because this is what I do. And I love bringing families together and, you know. But when you're ready, darling, I feel it's still a bit raw right now for you, you know, and now he's gone off. It feels like you've lost him, but you haven't, okay? He will be back.
Okay.
He will be back. But listen, what I will suggest, what Spirit is saying, what they would suggest is don't go away from him. Just make sure you keep messaging him. Even if you know what I mean, you're not calling, just drop him a line, as in a text. and say, hi, darling, thinking of you. Even if he doesn't respond to you, he knows you're there. Okay. And that's
Okay.
that's what they're telling me for you to keep doing. Because I've been in that situation where you think, oh, he's not talking to me, oh, you know, but keep doing it. Just say, I'm thinking of you. Even if he doesn't reply, just keep doing it. Just let him know you're there.
Okay.
Okay? That's
I really
what they're saying.
I really appreciate.
Linda, honestly,
I really appreciate
honestly,
you taking your
darling.
time, and
Your heart's
really,
so
it really
sore.
helps.
Your heart's so sore, and I just really feel it. I just really feel it, darling, and I sympathise with you. And I'm sending you all the love and healing, because I know how hard it is. I know how damn hard it is, you know. It really is, and you miss them. It's like this hole in your heart that you can't fill. Nothing suffices, you know. The pain, it's awful.
Right.
I know,
Yes, it
darling,
is.
but they're not far away. So just ask for signs. Just say, show me you're here.
Okay.
Show me you're here. And that's what you need to do. Spirit is saying, tell her to ask for signs. So you'll see the feathers, you'll see the robins, and you'll smell the smells. But ask for signs, darling. Bring comfort to you. That will. Okay, I hope that's
Thank you so
helpful,
much.
Linda. My pleasure, darling.
It was. Thank you so much.
Take care, Linda. We're always here for you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling. Do we have Erica from Washington?
Hello.
Hello. How may I help?
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Well,
Yes.
good night for me, but how can I help, sweetheart?
I was just wondering if you see me being forced to move out of my apartment in the near future, or if you still see me staying here.
Can I just ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is the landlord trying to get you out?
No, I just they just have interviews every 6 months to make sure that everything's fine. So I'm just a little bit concerned about that.
Oh, bless you. Oh, because I got the impression that just then when you said that, Spirit were like sharing with me that you might be like feeling pushed out from the landlord. But obviously I can see if you're having every 6 months, you have to have reevaluated. That might make you feel like that. So I kind of get where that's coming from. I don't see a problem. And the reason why I say that is you're a model tenant. I mean, you keep that place spick and span. You pay on time, you pay the bills. You're a model tenant. I don't see there being a problem with it at all. I think there's more problems with your neighbours. Have you got noisy neighbours?
Yes, upstairs. They're noisy.
Yeah. Well, darling, Spirit are having a laugh with you, okay? Because they're saying they've got more to worry about than you. Because they are pestering other people in the block. So Spirit are telling me, don't worry yourself, relax about it, because if anyone goes, it'd be them, because they are noisy, inconsiderate people, and that's what Spirit is sharing with me, which is kind of funny. So don't worry, sweetheart. You, to me, they're saying, are the model tenant. And you've got nothing to worry about. I think your neighbours have more to worry about than you. And that's what they share with me. And they're kind of saying, lighten up a little bit. Everything seems serious in your life right now. It feels like you've got a lot of worries. You're worrying about everything right now.
Yeah.
It feels like you're giving yourself added stress more than you need to. More than you need to. Yeah, chill, baby. Chill, baby, chill. That's what they're saying to me. I'm laughing because it's the way they're saying it to me, you know. They're like giving you love, but they're just saying, chill out. You don't need to be so highly strung. Everything's okay. I know you're feeling you're on your own 2 feet, but you're okay, honestly, that you can do this. That's how it feels for me. But they're kind of saying, de-stress yourself about it. Go and have some fun. Love yourself a little. You know, you just seem very uptight and tense about everything. And they just want to share that with me. And they're just saying, love yourself a little bit and just chill. Because there's nothing bad coming. You know, it feels like you're expecting something bad to happen, and there isn't. I don't see it. They're not giving it me that. But what they are saying, just chill out and just love yourself a bit more. Be a bit kinder to yourself. You know what I mean? You don't seem very loving to you, and that's what they kind of point. That it's like they're pointing the finger at you, saying, "Now be nice to you. Be kind. You're not loving yourself enough."
I know, and I was just thinking about that yesterday. Like in the night, I couldn't sleep because I felt like anxious, like I needed to go somewhere, I needed to be something, and I just didn't know. I don't know why that happened. It was kind of like a little attack. And today I'm supposed to go clubbing, and I was already about to cancel with my girlfriends. Like, oh, I don't feel good, and that's just something fun, you know, going out.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know what it is? It's because you're trying to control everything in your life. That's what it is. You're trying to control everything in your life, and because you can't control what's going to happen when you go clubbing, you don't want to go out. That's what they're telling me. And that is what's giving you that panicky feeling, because you don't know what's going to happen when you go clubbing. So it's actually giving you an adverse effect of giving you a bit of a panic feeling, like a panic attack feeling, rather than going out and thinking, oh, I'm going to go out and have some fun. You're actually, because you can't control it, it's having that effect on you. So you need to just chill and go out and have some fun and not worry.
Just relax.
And not worry. And just relax. But okay, Michael's saying to me, Archangel Michael, I don't know if you're at all know Archangel Michael. Just ask for protection. It's not hard. Just say, Archangel Michael, please, I ask you for protection. Can you protect me? I normally ask for his cloak. And I say, please, Archangel Michael, can you put your cloak of protection round me and protect me with your sword and your shield? And I ask for protection. So it is, amen. That's what I say, and I'm protected. So if you feel you need protection, ask Angel Michael for protection, because it works. The only thing is, you have, if you're out and about during the day, you have to say it a couple of times, because it does kind of fade a bit. So, you know, I really do think you need to go out and have some fun, darling, and just take a chill and enjoy, because you're young and you deserve it. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
everything's absolutely fine. Okay?
Okay, no more stress and worry.
No more stress, because you're giving yourself that. No one's doing that or giving it to you. You're doing that to yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, you're stressing yourself over nothing.
I feel like I'm going to get gray hair if I keep it up.
Listen, you need a hobby. You need to take your mind off this. And that's what they're saying. Go and get a hobby, something you like to do, and chill and love you. Do nice things. Okay?
Okay. Well, thank you for the insight. I was just very worried about, you know, if I had to move, what am I going to do?
No, because your neighbours are worse than you. You are the model tenant. They're the ones that should be worried, because they're just inconsiderate, noisy people. So, you know.
I was worried about the paperwork, like something going wrong with the paperwork or something, you know.
You're fine. Don't put it out there.
Okay.
Imagine yourself living there. Remember, I say this on practically every show I do. Remember, what you think comes back to you. So high positive thoughts, high positive outcomes, okay? But they're telling me there's nothing to worry about.
Okay. Chill. I was like that. I was worried free, but my roommate was just making me think like I need to be worried and this and that. So it
Well,
just
you
got
don't
to
need to
me.
be worried. Listen, darling, deal with things when they come into your life. Don't worry about them before they come into your life, you know?
Yes.
Otherwise, all
Okay.
of us would be on tenterhooks with life because you'd be worrying about, oh my God, is my car going to start in the morning? Do you know what I mean? Am I
Mhm.
going to miss? Am I going to get the bus on time? You know what I mean? If you do
Mhm.
that, you just manage things when they come into your life. Don't worry about them before they come into your life. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Well, I
Good.
hope
Well,
that
thank you
helps.
for the insight.
Oh, my
Yeah, I did.
pleasure.
Thank
And
you.
ignore your noisy neighbours.
Thank you.
Take care, darling.
Bye. Have a good
Bye.
day. Bye.
And you, baby. Bye. Oh, bless. Right. Is it Michael from Nevada? Mr. Michael.
Hello.
Hello, Michael. How are we, darling? How may I help you today?
Yes. Well, I'm looking for employment, and I had a second final interview with a restaurant on Thursday, and just kind of wanted to see what direction you feel it going.
I actually feel that you're going to do really well, and I actually feel like you're going to do really well within the chain. Have you worked in that industry before?
Yes.
You have, because I feel the reason why I asked you that is because Spirit are kind of saying to me, he knows this stuff, and I think that people can see that, and there's room to grow in this chain. Am I right? You've got room to move up. Yeah, and I feel that you will
definitely be some upward mobility.
Yes, and I feel you will, because that's what they want from you. They kind of looking at you as a bit in the future management material.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the future that will come, because that's where I noise.
I'm sorry, there's a little static
Noise.
on the line.
All right. Yeah, I just feel that the company long term are actually looking at you for a management role. So I definitely think this job's positive for
Wonderful.
you.
Yeah, because I had taken another job more in fine dining, and it wasn't quite what I thought it was. So I kind of went back and said, hey, I apologize. Is the position still available? I would love an opportunity. So with that, the interview was a lot harder than, or I shouldn't say that the interview was hard. The tone of the interviewer was a little bit more stern.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just like, so that kind of sprinkled in some doubt.
Yeah, for sure. But I just think some people, when they interview people, assert themselves in that way to show who's boss. That's what some people do, But reading between the lines, Spirit sharing with me that long term there's your managed material for that company, and I think long term that's where you'll go. And the thing is, hey, everybody's allowed to make mistakes or have experiences, and you tried. If you hadn't gone for that other job, you wouldn't ever have known. At least you went back, held your hands up, were honest, and turned around and said, with integrity, by the way, Spirit say, look, it didn't work out. You're a big person. So for me, I think that shows you what type of a person you are. You're honest, you're full of integrity, and I think that goes for you and not against you, Spirit saying. And I tend to agree with them. So I think that's a plus, not a negative for you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. But I do see good things with this company. So cool.
Because even I used to be in commercial finance, so there's even, because it's an upstart chain of healthy eating, and it's got a great.
You're really good at people management.
But I would think about maybe trying to bring in investors to open up in another market.
Yeah. You see, this is the thing, and that's the funny thing. I see you good with people management, and I can see you moving up in other ways. And don't be surprised, actually. Okay, Spirit, they're saying don't be surprised if you're headhunted as well. I feel this job's going to lead you to something else. But they're not sharing that with me. But I feel like you could be headhunted within the next within the next 2 to 3 years. So that'd be interesting. But I feel that's going to be a different direction. That's going to take you out of that and probably take you into more of what you did before. Because like they're showing me money. So
because it's funny you say that, because I was also looking at starting up, getting back into commercial finance and things like that.
Yeah, I can see that as well, though. Because they're showing me markets. So, but I think you're going to do that for yourself. And I think that you'll be, oh gosh, okay, they gave that to me so quickly and it went, you're going to be an investor for other people's money, I think. That's what they're showing me. So watch this space, Michael, because you're not just a one-trick pony. There's more to you than meets the eye. So long term, all I want to do, Spirit want to do, is reassure you, and whatever you do, you're going to land on your feet and be financially secure. And that's what they want me to share with you.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, darling. I hope that's helped.
Oh, absolutely. Have a great day or evening.
And you. Take care, Michael. Thank you for calling in. Take care, my love.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. Oh, right. We have a Skype caller. Patricia from Arizona. Sorry, I've lost where we're at now.
Hi.
Hello, beautiful lady.
Hello.
Oh, cool. How may I help you today, Patricia?
Well, I just wanted to find out if you see any daytime job coming in for me. I need something to supplement my evening work, and I'm just having a hard time deciding.
Are you at school right now? Are you like?
Am I what?
Are you at school? Meaning, are you retraining or doing something on the side, learning something at the moment? Because that's what they're kind of showing me. And if you're not doing that, you're going to be doing it. And I feel it's light work connected. I feel it's like healing work, energy work, because they're kind of showing me Reiki. I don't know if you've ever thought of that.
Of what?
Reiki, Reiki healing. Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I've never been attracted to it.
It's just what they're kind of, but they might be just giving me that as to, because I feel it's energy work of some sort, and it feels like it's energy healing of some sort. I mean, there's more than one energy healing than just Reiki, but they gave me an impression that you were going to be training to do something else on the side of your work. Pardon me, that's where I'm coming at with that. And I feel that they're going to help guide you into what you should go into. That's how it feels for me, because I feel they keep showing me like you're going to be a bit of an entrepreneur. That's how it feels. So you're going to have a few little things going that are going to bring in money to you, but you haven't got to that stage of knowing what they're going to be. But I feel you're going to be retraining, and they still show me something to do with energy work.
Okay.
So that's really interesting. Do you do
I
any
haven't thought about that.
at all? Do you do any light work at all, Patricia?
Do I do what?
Light work at all?
On myself, I do.
Yeah, it's weird, because that's what I feel. You've got it. You've got the gift, but it's like you haven't got there yet as to what you'll be doing. But I feel you are going to be retraining in the energy healing game, if you like, within the next near distant future. But I feel you're going to be doing a few things. Are you quite arty?
Am I artsy?
Arty. Do you make things? Are you good at making things? Do you draw?
No, I'm not into art at all.
you're not creative at all.
I would say I'm creative, but not
That's
in
getting
art.
that. Yeah, but that's how they're trying to bring to me that you're creative. So I think that what you'll be doing as well will be something in creativity. I don't know. It could be making your own jewelry. It could be Mandela art. But I just feel that this is something that you're going to be doing and selling to others.
Oh.
And because people love what you do. And that's how it feels for me. So I think you're going to have more than one thing on the side that you will be doing, and you're training, and you'll sell it, and people will love it.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I
I know, because I'm not in.
And I just got told candles, so that's weird. So hey ho, I go with what I'm told. So you could be making your own candles and designing them, but they just said candles to me. But I feel that you're going to eventually have your hands in a few pies, as it were, and you're going to be selling a few different things, and you're going to have a few things on the go to generate money to you. That's what they're showing me, but it's definitely creative stuff.
Oh,
but I'm not so sure energy work doesn't come into that as well in the future. So watch this space.
Yeah,
How it feels for
I hadn't
me.
thought about that. I was
That's
just thinking,
You're going to be on a bit of an entrepreneur. That's what they're sharing with me, because they're going to get you working and get your creative side coming out more, and you'll start doing stuff, and friends will be saying to you, oh, I really like that, and you're like, oh, do you? Yeah, can you do me one? Can you make me one? And that's how it's going to start, and then you're going to start selling it. But it's weird how they just came out with candles. I feel like you're going to be making your own candles. So hey, and I feel they're going to have beautiful jewels on them. They're going to be beautiful candles. So yeah, that's what they're sharing with me today. So you are going to be coming into being a bit more of an entrepreneur, and I feel there will be retraining there. But I think you will get fed up of working for others and want to be your own boss, and that's what they're kind of sharing with me.
Okay.
So although you think you don't possess the tools, you do, and they're telling me that. They're saying, she's on the other end of the phone saying, this doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what she's on about, but it will. In the near distant future, it will. And they're saying, tell her she has the tools within her. Just open her mind up to what she can do. And, affinity. It's like, it's endless what you can do, but just be open to it, because this is where I feel they want you to go. So at the moment, this is sounding gobbledygook. I know it is. I can feel it not resonating with you. I know you think I'm speaking rubbish, but I swear to you, within the next couple of years, you're going to be doing all this stuff, and you'll be like, oh my God, I remember Suzi. Remember Suzi said on International Angels Network, It might not resonate with you now, darling, but it will in the future. I promise you. I promise.
Oh, okay.
So watch this space. Because I just think you're going to get sick of working for others, and you're just going to want to start earning money for you, and you'll do it. Just listen to your inner guidance. It's all there. And that's what they share with me.
Okay.
So I hope that helps.
Yeah, because I was just going to get a little part-time job during the day just to make ends meet.
I'm not saying that you won't, but long term, there's so much more to you, and there's so much for you. And yep, you're going to be an entrepreneur. You certainly are.
Wow. Okay.
Watch the space.
Thank you.
Oh, pleasure. I hope it's helped. I really do.
Yes, it does.
Good.
I thank you very much.
Take care, my darling. And it'll make sense soon enough, believe me.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind.
All right, darling. Well, you can always listen back to the show. If there's, guys, if any, today, any of you that have been listening, you can always listen back to the show, because it is obviously recorded. And you can always listen back and hear what I said if you think you've forgotten anything. Okay?
I will.
Bless. Well, you take care, Patricia. All the best, darling.
Thanks.
All the best. Have a great day, yeah? Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Right, guys. Gosh, I don't know where time goes. But yeah, you can obviously listen back to the shows, guys, if you can't remember what I've said on the readings. And sometimes when I'm channeling, I don't, I'm just a channel, so I don't always remember. But if you do want a private reading from me, guys, you can contact me at my fan page on internationalangelsnetwork.com/Suzi, or you can go to my webpage, angelic-light.co, and contact me from there as well. Do we have Pam from Pennsylvania? I don't know where time goes, guys.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. How may I help, Pam?
I was just wondering, I moved to a new area, and I just bought a new condo, and I wondered if you thought it was a good move, if this is going to be a good place for me, and if I'll meet somebody here.
I think you're going to take a bit of time to settle in. I think you could help yourself, though, as in maybe look for any like topics that you're interested in, see if there's any groups around. I feel you could help yourself in that way and just feel a little bit more at home, because I just feel at the moment, bless your heart, you've moved there and you're like, right, I've done it, I've got here, but now what? So I think that would be nice, if you could try and get out there a bit and meet new people in the area. That would help you and help you feel a little bit more at home. And that's what Spirit are sharing with me. I've just got, it's just really weird, actually, because I've said that. I feel that you're going to meet someone through somebody that you meet there. And what I got was ask your friend. So they're not sharing with me whether you already know this friend, but I feel they're saying you will meet a gentleman through a friend, someone that you already know. So that's interesting. That's interesting. But what I want to say to you, because you do overthink, and they do want to say to you, all in divine timing, it will happen, just let it come. Because I do get a lot of people, they say to me, when, where, what time, this, that, and the next thing. And with divine timing and divine, it will happen. You just have to let it play out. But I do feel that somebody that you know or you're going to meet will introduce you to this person, and that's how Spirit have given it to me, because I actually heard, let your friend help. So that's quite exciting. But they are saying that you should get out there if you can, and go to a group or something that you're interested in, and try and meet new people. That's what I'm getting as well. But I do feel with divine timing, and what's for you doesn't go by you in life. This guy's not your usual type, though. He's not your normal type. And that's probably why you're at work, because he's not your normal type. I think you'll grow to like him. I think at first you'd be like, but he's a really funny guy. He's got a really, really good sense of humor, and I think that is what will tick his boxes for you, because you like someone that makes you laugh, and he is a funny guy, but in the right manner. But you love someone that can make you laugh, and I think you will grow from friendship into something. That's how it feels for me, and that's what they show me.
Okay. Then you think this was a good move?
I do. I think once you get settled, help yourself to meet others in the area, and I think it'll be a good move for you. Yeah, I think you've left the past behind you. I think you've moved forward. You've done the right thing in that respect, and it's time for a fresh start. And this is what it is. All those ties that were before are cut, and I feel you're ready for something else now, and it's coming. Just be patient. I feel this year. But I feel kind of towards the fall, after summer. That's when I feel it. They're kind of showing me, because they're showing me the leaves falling off the tree. So I think by the fall, you'll meet this gentleman, or he'll be in your life. Maybe not as your lover, but as you've met. Because I think, like I say, you're going to have to get to know each other a little bit. You're a bit wary as well. So you're going to have to let your guard down enough to let him in your life. And that's what they're sharing with me. But all in good time is what they're telling me. All in good time, and it will come. But I feel you're ready for it now. I feel your heart has been hurt. It's healed or healing. And I think by the time he comes into your life, you'll be ready for something else. That's how they show it to me. So I hope that makes sense,
Okay.
Pam.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, that's okay, darling. But I do think it's a good positive move for you. I really do. And like I say, I feel that there's been some doors shut and you're ready to move forward now, darling.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, and you've done the right thing. You really, really have. So don't worry, but help yourself, like they say, and see if you can't have a look at a group or something to help you meet some new people. But it's exciting. Be excited by what's coming into your life, because I see happiness, darling. Okay, I do see happiness.
Good.
And I feel this guy.
I'm ready for it.
Exactly. And I feel this guy, he's not your normal type, but I feel that's why it's going to work, because he's not your normal type. And that's what they're sharing.
Do you know what type he is?
He does it all. When they say that to me, they say it's not your normal type. I get the impression you're like a bit of a bad boy. You like the runaround. This guy's normal. He's kind of just what he says he's going to do, he does. If he says he's going to turn up, he'll turn up. If he says he's going to take you out, he'll take you out. He's a normal, lovely guy who's simple, likes a simple life. He's not somebody who's difficult. Do you know what I mean? He's easy to read, and he wears his heart where it should be, and he's not going to muck you around. That's what they show me. You've had too much of that in the past. Okay, so I feel he's going to be the fresh air for you. So keep your thoughts high, and he will come.
Okay, sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
That's what I see. Happiness is the key, and you'll be happy. Bless you. Take care, Pam. Bless her. Is there Julia from Florida?
Hi. Yay, I get to talk to Suzi.
How are you, hon? All right?
Oh, good. I'm glad I get to talk to you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Well, actually, my topic is... I'm sorry, I was talking over you. Sorry about that.
Don't be daft. What's up?
Actually, same topic as the last lady. I'm hoping to connect with that special someone, the love and life partner, and I'm hoping this year will be the year for me.
I feel you've come a long way. Have you been doing a lot of work on you?
I've been trying. Slowly but surely.
And I really, really feel that now what they want to share with us, not just they want to share it with me as well, the fact that you've done so much work on yourself. You have removed so much from you, but you weren't the problem. So you have to remember that you weren't the problem. You do attract these idiots, but what Spirit want me to share with you, okay, is the fact that now you've done all that work, you're going to start attracting different type of people, the right type of people, because you've learned to love yourself and you've learned to know your worth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I still feel like I'm a work in progress, but I do feel like, little by little I'm getting there.
Well, get in there, and that's what Spirit want to share with you and me. The fact that you've done all this work, that you're still growing, you're still learning. Yeah, but you're on the right path. You're where you should be. I mean, the thing is, you're giving yourself a little bit of hard time, but you're not really looking at where you've come from. You kind of, oh, this, I'm going to be this, do that. No, look at where you've come from. Look how far you've come. Be proud. Give yourself a break, because you've come so far. And you are going to be attracting a better type of man now. And not only that, you've raised your barrier. So these people, you might be attracting them, but you'll recognize that and you won't take them on. You won't have them in your life.
Okay.
So I really...
I don't want any more of the old guy. Yeah, no.
Exactly. But the thing is, things have changed because you've raised your barrier as well, and you know your own worth more where you didn't before. You love yourself that little bit more now. So I believe that, yes, you're going to be attracting a better type of man. And if you have these men that were like your exes, you'll just swerve them. Because you've learnt that lesson of what a narcissist is. So you don't need to learn that lesson anymore. So I hope that helps in what I've said. But there will be a man for you, but I don't see him in the immediate future. They're not giving me that. And do you know what? I'm not so sure you're quite ready at the moment. I still think you're a bit of a scaredy cat. I think you're a bit scared to commit right now. You need to heal probably a little bit more. And then once you're ready, by the middle to end of the year, that's when I feel that you'll be meeting him towards the end of the year, because they're showing me, they're actually showing me Christmas decorations. So
wow, okay.
I feel either before the end of the year or Christmas time. I hope that helps, my darling. As I have 2 minutes to the end of the show, it's crazy. Isn't it?
Yeah, it went fast, didn't it? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just, you're right, though, what you said with me being a little bit of a scaredy cat. It's like on one hand, I want to be in the relationship, but there's that little bit of, I don't know.
But you will be, though. By the end of the year, it'll happen. But take care, okay? Thank you for calling. Bye, everybody. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.